up, guys? I'm Shane Wooten with the Shane Wooten Band, and today we're doing a photo shoot right here at Jim Jernigan's studio.
Alright, turn your head to the other light on the count of 3. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, go. Excellent. Put your head over. It's actually, there you go. And again, here we go. Turn your head back to the camera just slightly. A little bit. There you go. Right in there. Whirl around by shaking the camera.
That's cool.
Excellent. Very good. Right there.
Every time we take photos, we take like 1,000, and there's like one. Yeah,
these are pretty cool.
Yeah, that one looks pretty cool. That one looks fun. That
Yeah.
one looks good right there.
Yeah.
It's got like that aura around it from the shake.
Yeah.
All
right. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
You did well.
Thanks.
My son would die for it.
Guitar.
Yeah.
The Git Fiddle. Hey, Sheila, I want to thank you for a great photo shoot. You did a great job.
Well, thank you for coming in. It was
appreciate
great having you.
It's an awesome time here at Jim Jernigan's today.
Well, great. You did wonderful. Very
Thanks.
photogenic.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you later.
Thanks for meeting here.
All right, guys, we're going to head on over to Ocala Style Magazine, where we're going to hang out with the editor-in-chief. That's Chrissy. We're going to have a good time doing a little interview with me and my boy Nick Ward. Pit bulls and chainsaws. Hey, this is one of my biggest fans. She just happened to come along. How you doing?
Yes, I'm doing fine. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
I love you.
Thank you.
Known you for years.
Well, we appreciate that. She's awesome.
Oh.
Lately she's been playing Skinner Blau. Yeah, my baby's been running with the redneck crowd.
I'm putting a bottle of Jack right on the table.
Yeah.
You got one in your car?
Nah.
So I thought I would start with the obvious question, which is you're sort of like masters of marketing. You're on Facebook, Twitter, you've got a ton of fans that follow you. You're on MySpace still too.
Yeah.
Do you think that this is sort of the future, maybe what people who want to get into the business need to think about doing is marketing themselves? There's so many tools out there. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that, you know, getting started in any music genre today, you definitely have to have it. I mean, if you don't have the marketing behind you, then you're dead in the water. What happens at that point is that, you know, you get a guy who's got to go out and basically create his own brand, get his own fan base, and then from that, take that package, go to a record label and say, this is what I've done. Now, if you fund it, it can go more. So it's almost like a small company being bought out by a larger corporation.
How did the band come together?
Right on.
I got
Well,
my wife pregnant.
I'm sorry?
You got his wife pregnant.
Oh, that's you.
No, that'd be a more interesting story.
That's another story. Yeah. No, we. My wife owns a daycare and in Ocala, Tiny Tykes. Yep. And so she's been doing that for about 10 years. And Nick's wife originally brought their child to our daycare, and that's why I made the comment.
One of the other things I want to talk to you about is sort of your sound, which is, it is country, but there's kind of, other people have described, oh, it's a little bit of both.
Really, he was just a great influence on my life anyway. I also was a big fan of Jim Croce and James Taylor. Some songs that you'll hear, like More Behind the Picture, I used some Croce style in that, and things that I learned, like singing Operator, you know, as a kid and stuff.
Right.
All that. So I used to sing that one all the time. People I grew up with, I was like, hey, I used to sing Operator. You know, so, and you know, always trying to get somebody's attention. Now, what kind of kicked it off for me, it gave me the bug, was a nice lady named Miss Lynn was working there, and she worked there for about 20 years, and she still works up at the Chili's now. She's a hostess there now, so, and she still tells people to this day when I come in, I started this guy because they held auditions in the talent show there and with Small Talk, and she gave me the lead role as the singer. And I still have the picture. Actually, she came to a concert not long ago when we did a show here locally. And she pulled out this old picture of me with a big Uncle Sam hat on, white tennis shoes with the big, wide, you know, fluorescent shoelaces and stuff. singing, and there's like 20 people around me, and I'm singing that song, and I was about 8. And I swear I've seen "This Land Is Your Land" probably 300 times, to get that down. But
There you go. Because that's a vision that I have of you, is being an entertainer, probably from an
I
early
get
age.
Facebook comments every once in a while from old friends that go, "Wow, you're still alive and not in prison." But it's kind of funny.
That's going to be the quote for this.
You're still alive and not in prison.
Not in prison, yeah.
Not in prison.
There we go. There's the album title right there.
First of all, where did you graduate from here?
I graduated from Vanguard here, and then I also graduated from CF,
Okay.
the junior, and then I graduated from UCF down in Orlando with my
Right.
bachelor, and then my master's in St. Leo down even a little further south.
So you did all right for yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you're a versatile individual. So you can. It seems like you can jump in wherever you're needed, and you've got the ability to either promote or perform, or you're like the whole deal.
Well, thanks.
He's kind of a big deal.
It's kind of a big deal. The Bellamy Brothers. Can we talk about that?
Sure.
How that came about, and because that's pretty impressive. I mean, that's a big deal. The Bellamy Brothers are huge.
The Bellamy Brothers are really huge.
How many shows a year they do right now?
They do about 200 plus. So
Oh, wow.
not a day goes by, for the most part, that they're not either on a tour bus or on stage.
Good for them.
And actually, as we're doing this, they're flying back from New York City. They were on the Fox and Friends yesterday in the morning.
Oh, I didn't see that. They were on.
Yep, they were on 7:45 and a.m. there, so that was really cool.
Very neat.
Their album that they just released, actually, they were working on a project when they did the songs with me, Running with a Redneck Crowd and Pitbulls and Chainsaws, which we'll get back to after. But they were actually working with an international artist who, I'm bragging on them for a minute, but they just went #1 in Europe. I mean, over Miley Cyrus, Lady Gaga, and
They're like pre-show ritual.
yeah, we did that in Panama City Beach before when we opened for the Bellamy Brothers and played with Bo Bice and those guys too. For the real big shows, I mean, we tend to do that. We'll get together and have kind of a pre-show huddle up and just kind of pump each other up a little bit, and and we usually say a prayer, and we kind of all pat each other on the back and say, all right, let's do this. Let's go to work. It's time to clock in.
Right. It's a good job.
It's a good job to have. Yeah.